Go ahead through.
Thank you.
Yo, 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 here we are, Leading Edge Martial Arts Wednesday night. Women's Self-Defense Workshop about to kick off. We got sent by Megan here. She's going to be helping us out. Okay, she's going to be walking you around. We got all kinds of helpers here. All these victims that are unbeknownst are going to get thrown around, okay? So we're going to walk you out here towards the mat. Stay tuned. Although, keep in mind, if you're watching this online, you're missing out. You should be here. What are you doing? Get off your couch and get down here. We'll let you in late, and we'll try not to make a scene. Get over here. All right. Here you go. Megan, you're in charge now. Make sure your fingers aren't in front of it, though. There you go. Good. Huh? Oh, yeah, it's live. Go say hi. Hey, Chris wants to say hi. All right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing? Now, we did not follow our instructions very well. So we got 9 lines. We need you guys. Cheryl, jump in that line right there. And Jewel, jump in that line right there. Okay, well, you guys get in the same line. I don't care, that's fine. Okay, you can put your water bottles back along the wall, please, all right? Okay, we're going to hand out your work assignments here. You guys take one and pass them back, that'd be awesome. You look too serious, Katrina. Smile, it's the law. Chelsea's smiling. Chelsea's getting a problem smiling. It's like a permanent smile. Hi, Kelsey. You're welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Penny.
Hello.
Penny, for your thoughts?
Nah. Empty-headed.
Terrible. That's about the best joke I have tonight. Sorry, that's all I got.
That's the best you got?
That's all I got for you. All right, ladies, welcome to Leading Edge Martial Arts. My name is Sensei Rob. You guys can call me Sensei. You can call me Rob. You can call me Yo Dude. Just call me something nice, okay? Tonight, we're going to do a little women's self-defense workshop. Has anybody been to one of these workshops here before? Awesome. Good, good. A couple of you guys. Now, the purpose of tonight's workshop is not to teach you everything you need to know about martial arts in one night, but to give you a quick overview of some possibilities, some tips on how to avoid a bad situation before it starts or before it happens, how to create an opportunity to get away if it does happen, and just some common sense things that really aren't so common. So we're going to talk about those. The first part of the workshop, bear with me, this is the lecture part, okay? This is where we go through some tips. If you were here before, the reinforcement is great. We're going to learn the same things again. I do apologize. I have no original material. They are the same jokes I used last time, okay? All right, so the first tip. Okay, Jenny, you bring your first up. Awesome, good. So the first tip I have for you guys is, well, first of all, let me back up for a second. The only guaranteed way to stay safe out there is avoid a situation before it happens. That's the only guarantee. Because once it occurs, once it starts, you never know who's going to get lucky with a strike or who's going to slip and so forth. So the best situation is avoid it before it happens. So we want step 1, ladies, avoid being alone. Avoid being alone. You eliminate 90% of the possibility of you being attacked as soon as you're with a group of people. Okay? Would-be attackers, they're cowards. They create what they perceive to be weak, easy targets. Women alone. Okay? So you go to the mall, go with a group of girls. Go with a group of guys. Don't matter. Go with a group. You go for a jog, get some friends together, go for a jog. You go for a stroll, go with a group. Okay? You guys go to the bathroom in packs. This will be pretty easy for you. Grab a couple friends, never go anywhere. Including, in case I forget to mention it, at the end of the night tonight, when you walk to your cars, we're going to be checking to see if you're walking alone. Okay? So just be ready. All right, so now, if you are walking alone, but you're not walking alone because you're one, you are walking alone, always walk in a well-lit area, a well-traveled area, a populated area. Don't go taking that shortcut down through the woods. I don't know if you guys probably heard a woman was attacked back behind Rodale, taking a walking path all by herself. You guys want to make sure you're always taking a well-traveled path where there's lots of potential witnesses to any potential attack, okay? If you are walking alone, and you're walking down the street, and some scary looking dude, Chris, come here. Okay, come on up here. That was just coincidence, I'm sorry. Okay, comes walking towards you, I'm gonna cross the street. If it's a busy street, you might be crossing the street a lot, get some extra exercise. If as I cross the street, I notice he turns across the street to meet me, now I can at least prepare myself for a potential situation, okay? So again, we want to be aware of those things. Thanks, Chris, that's all I need you for so far. You guys, all the helpers, you can move up front over there, guys. Okay. Now, if you are walking alone, which again, I told you not to walk alone. Did I mention that yet? Okay. You always want to carry a weapon with you. Okay? You're always carrying a weapon. Now, I don't mean walking down the street with a .357 strapped to your leg. Now, if you like to carry firearms, by all means, I'm a believer in the Second Amendment. Okay? But that's not what I'm referring to. I'm talking about everyday items. Because a gun is great, but unless you're trained on how to use it properly, military, police, personal instruction, unless you're trained, you're more likely to hurt yourself than anybody else, especially if you have it tucked away somewhere where you can't get to it. We're going to talk about everyday weapons that we can use in self-defense. This is my wife, Jen. She likes to come to these workshops. She reminds me in front of all of you who is boss. Okay? All right, so let's talk about your purse, okay? Ladies, you almost always have a bag with you of some sort, right? Gym bag, purse, backpack, whatever it is. You have a bag. You're going to carry that bag one of two ways, and it's going to be different determined by your situation. If you're with a group of people, you're not so worried about being attacked. So now you're going to carry the purse or your bag in a way that you're protecting the bag itself away from pickpockets or something like that. So Jen's going to have that purse either tucked on the front, or even if she has it on one arm, back one arm, she's just going to hold it to the front of her. That way, if we're in a crowd, we're at the mall, we're at Music Fest, something busy like that, nobody can just walk up and reach in the back of the bag. She's protecting her bag. But now, Jen's alone, okay? She's alone, and now she's going to carry the bag completely different.
She's lost her watch.
Lost my watch.
Okay. I'm good. Okay, so now the purse becomes something entirely different. I walk up, and I grab Jen. Ow, what do you have in there? Ow, that actually hurt. Chris, I'm injured too. Okay, right? Seriously, okay. So, the bag that you have now becomes a weapon. It creates a window of opportunity for you to get away. That's not going to knock somebody out, although I don't know what you have. That's pretty heavy. But you're going to throw that, you're going to swing it into their face, into their body, anything that creates space so you can be off to the races before you can recover. Buy you a second or two to get away. Okay, what about what's in the purse? You got your keys right there? Okay, your keys. Pop it open there. Well, you don't have no other kind of keys. Ah, anybody have keys in here? Yeah. Who's got? I'll get all that.
I'm sorry.
You have keys? Can I borrow your keys real quick? Thank you. What kind of car do you drive?
It's a
Corolla? Is it new?
Corolla.
All right, so now. No, my wife is always prepared. Okay, so your keys. How many of you heard that you can carry your keys in a way that they can be used as a weapon? Okay, good. You're going to lace them through your fingers. Now I come up, I grab Jen, I surprise her from behind, she turns, and she can stab right into the face, okay, into the throat, into the eyes, you can rake across the face. Again, creating that window of opportunity. If you have them on a long keychain, no, they are not nunchucks, okay? That's not what they're for. And you're going to have them laced through your fingers. They're right in the pro shop. We'll just pop one of these open, that's fine. Yep, we're good, thank you. So again, the keys. Now, show of hands, how many of you said that you've heard this before? How many of you actually do that every time you walk to your car by yourself? Very good. 2 people kept their hand. 3. All right. That's the problem about a lot of these tips. They're common sense. They're things that are easy for us to do, but we don't apply them. Okay? And that's what we have to do. We have to change that mentality and apply them. Because the misconception is we're not going to need self-defense. It's never going to happen to me. Yes?
My key has just a fob.
Well, that's where she ran into a problem there. So her keys have just a fob, so she has other things that she uses as a weapon. Obviously the purse, so I think she has a brick in there, okay? There's other things that we can do. We're gonna get to that in a second. Your phone, ladies. is almost always in your hands, right? Okay? To a fault, your phone is in your hands. Okay, so now I turn, you're way down here on the side of the classroom. Okay, and I grab her, she turns and she smashes me right in the face with the phone. She can hit it to the nose, she can hit it in the eyes, she can hit it in the throat. Hopefully you have Apple Care on your phone, okay, because it's gonna break, but that's okay. It's gonna create that window of opportunity again for you to get away. No, we're not gonna throw it at them, okay, but you're gonna hit them with a blunt instrument. You have a credit card, okay, you have a credit card. You give the guy the bill, he runs away. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so he's going to take a credit card or any type of hard plastic ID, hit into the eyes, onto the bridge of the nose, anything to stun the opponent, okay, or the attacker. What else do you have there?
I just changed purses. I really did.
Okay. Pepper spray. Don't open it. Pepper spray. How many of you ladies carry pepper spray? Great. Where is yours?
Right now, it's actually in my purse.
Very good. Is your person here?
In the other room, yeah.
Okay, good. Awesome. Who else carries pepper spray? Where's yours?
Usually I have it in my backpack. I think it's in my bedroom right now.
Better, right. And you've been here before, Jewel. Okay. Pepper spray. Every woman needs to own 3 of these. If you don't have pepper spray at your disposal with you at all times, you are asking for trouble. This is a $15, very effective self-defense deterrent. You can buy these. That's Penny's question. Where can I get that? Okay. You can buy these in our pro shop. You buy them on Amazon Prime and have it tomorrow. Get them in Army Navy. Pepper spray is great against dogs. It's great against attackers. It's different than chemical mace. Chemical mace does not necessarily work on attackers that are drunk or on drugs. So pepper spray is better. They do expire. If you have one in your bedroom buried somewhere that you haven't seen, you might want to check the expiration date, okay? You want 3 of these. One that's at your center console, one that's on your key ring, and one that's a spare in the bottom of your purse. Now, I don't recommend the ones in the purse to be your only one because every morning during the winter, she asks me to start a car. I go in her purse, and my rule is very simple. I won't start a car unless her keys are out of the purse. I can't find anything in that purse. I reach that purse, I get bit sometimes. So you are never going to find it in a panic situation at the bottom of your purse. Your question, Penny.
Yeah, I used to carry it, and then I either read or heard from somebody. It could also be used against you and would completely disable you if somebody took it from you, or if the wind was blowing, or something like that.
Correct. Now, anything that you use for self-defense can be taken and used against you.
Right.
Except for innate ability to defend yourself with self-defense. So, yeah, there's a risk, but you're already under attack. You're more than likely going to be overpowered. This gives you a fighting chance. Now, we have 2 different things here. We actually have 3 types, but 2 different. One's the traditional spray that you're talking about. That, if you are downwind or you're pointing it at yourself, it can do harm to you. This one is a pepper gel. This one doesn't come back at you, okay? It's not going to be blown back at you by the wind. It's kind of sticky, sticks on them, okay? This one's a keychain one. This one's a different type of keychain one. That's a jogger spray. How many of you guys run? Okay? This is great. It's kind of like those water bottles you don't have to hold. Put it on your hand and you just run. A dog jumps out, psh, okay? You're down the parkway by yourself, use it. Yes?
How would you use the pepper gel exactly?
It's the same thing. Just point and spray.
Right? Okay.
Point and spray. That's it. Same thing. Now, any college students here? Wow, that's great. Keep this in mind. I'm going to tell you something that goes completely against your campus rules. Campus probably tells you you're not allowed to have it. I think it's insanity to ask you to walk across campus at night not having it. So you should have it anyway, okay? Because if you get attacked, you're not going to get in trouble for defending yourself. Okay? All right, moving on. Yes?
How does pepper spray work when, like, you get surge or you're going into, like, a concert?
You
or
can't take it in a
venue?
concert. You can't take it on a plane.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't take it into like a club.
A venue or,
Yeah, she tried to go into the Phantoms game and I take it from her.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's going to be considered a weapon. That's why some college campuses don't allow it. Okay? All right, so moving on, guys. Other things that you can't, or other things that we can use as weapons every day. You don't have your purse, you don't have your phone, which would be crazy, right? Okay? You don't have your pepper spray, you don't have your keys, Pick up a handful of pebbles. Pick up a handful of change. You're at the beach. You're walking in your bathing suit. You're going to that bathroom that's like 10 miles away. Okay, across the boardwalk. Pick up a handful of sand. Somebody grabs you, you turn, you whip it in their face. Again, creating a window of opportunity for you to get away. Questions? No? Good. Awesome. Let's move on. Now, some other tips, and then we'll get to where you get to hit people. Things. Okay. Make sure we're always parking in well-lit areas, close to the entrances of the places that we're shopping. We go to the mall, look for that really sweet spot up front, not because you're lazy, because there's less hiding spots you have to pass by on your way to your car. Okay? If you go to Levi Mall, don't park near big vans, big trucks, those dumpsters that are always there. Park next to a small car because there's less places to hide. Okay. Here's another one that's not on this list. Oh, it is. Letter H. Never let your car go below half full. How many of you know exactly how many miles you get when the little red light goes on? That is a terrible thing to know. My wife will be like, I'm good. Jen, you have to go to Coopersburg. I'm good. Never let your car go lower than half full, because the same person that does that, and you're gambling, you're going to run out of gas. You're the same person that forgets to bring a phone charger, too. So now you're going to run out of gas, your phone's going to be dead, you're going to be sitting on the side of the road, and you have to rely on a good Samaritan next gambling, right? All right, good. Now, we've done all these things that we're supposed to do to avoid the situation. But now we're confronted, okay? We haven't got, hey, how are you, man? I haven't seen you in a while. All right, somebody walks up to you, confronts you. Now you have to make a decision whether or not what this person wants from you is worth fighting for. They want, did I give you your keys back? Okay. They want your Corolla. What do? You take your Corolla. I thought you said it wasn't new. Okay. They can take it, right. They want your ring. What do? Give it to them. They want your purse. What do? Give it to them. They want your kids. What do? It depends on the day. Let's be honest, parents, right? You should go. Get going. They'll bring them back. Don't worry. Okay? You have to make a decision whether or not what they want from you is worth fighting for. Your material items, no matter how sentimental, can all be replaced. You and your loved ones cannot. So you have to be smart about that. If it comes to it, if you've given them their money, if you give them your wallet, you give them your purse, and now they're trying to take you in an alley or a car, it's time to fight. You're trying to grab your kids, it's time to fight. Okay? So let's fight. Pass your papers back to the wall, everybody. Stand up for me. Where is he? Wow, you guys are taking forever to stand up. Jeez. Straighten that line out there, guys. Okay. So now, we've done everything smart. We've avoided the situation. Now somebody confronts us. They're in our face. They're making us uncomfortable. Kind of like I am right now. Where is he? You married her? Okay. So I'm standing in front of you, Chelsea. I'm making you nervous and making you uncomfortable. Okay. You had to hit me or hurt me. Where would you hit me? Don't really hit me, please. Okay. Roy, good. Katrina, you don't smile enough. Okay. Now, where would you hit me? Face. Good. Where'd you get me? Where I'm standing? Get sure you got the boy. The way I'm standing right now. Nose, the face, and throat. Very good. What about the stomach? The stomach would hurt, right? These areas go right down the center of your body. So the first thing you want to do when you're approached by somebody is take these vulnerable areas and turn them away from your potential threat. So all I want you to do right now is take your right leg and step back. Good. You guys are going to do your left leg so they can copy off of you. Awesome. Your other left leg, Kevin. There you go. Good. Now you've turned those areas away from me, the potential attacker. Now I want you to imagine we're at the park. We're at the parkway. We're waiting for some friends. We're at the mall. We're waiting for our husband to pick us up at the entrance, okay? And somebody approaches you. And you want to be ready in case this guy's going to attack you, right? But you don't want to walk around like this sometimes. You're going to get a little crazy. So everybody take your left hand, put it on your chin. Good. Your other left hand up. Put your right hand just like this. What's the look are you doing? Thinking or hanging out. That's what the attacker thinks too. Little do they know if they try to attack you, you're ready for it. Jen, come on down here. Okay, so Jen's right here. Look like you're thinking, honey. Okay, so I could be this guy just walking down the street. Maybe I'm even looking at her. Maybe I'm a little creepy. But that doesn't mean she's going to knock me out, because then she's going to get in trouble, right? But now, if I come up and I suddenly reach for her, oh, that hand's already in position to protect herself. And from here, this left me wide open for her to strike up into my face. Again, creating a window of opportunity to get away. Okay, so watch again. So I'm walking towards her. Up, good. See how quick she is? Good. And then palm strike right to the face. Very good. So let's try it together. Take your left hand, cover your head. Right hand straight out with a palm strike, just like that. Ready? Cover your head. And palm strike. And when we do that palm strike, we're hitting with the heel of the palm right here into your attacker's nose or chin. Now, how many of you heard that you can kill somebody if you hit them in the nose, right? Okay. I hope you played the lottery last night. You have a better chance of that. Okay? You're not going to kill anybody with a strike in the nose unless they fall down and hit their head. Okay? However, it's incredibly effective. You ever play with your kids or play with somebody and they hit you in the nose? You're like, ah! It burns, your eyes water, you bleed. It's a great opportunity to get away. So again, high block and palm straight out. High block and palm straight. Good. Now, before we actually try to hit anything, we need to learn our martial arts shout. That's called the ki. This is the part that all ladies hate. Okay? This is our ki, our karate shout. Reason when we throw a punch or a kick. There's a couple reasons why we ki, but the main reason is if you ki really loud, you're scaring somebody. Okay, it makes you stronger, helps you breathe. And if somebody hits you in your face, you go, ah! They might think you're a little crazy. Right? So on the count of three, we're going to ki. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ki! Good. Again. 1, 2, 3. Ki! Louder. 1, 2, 3. Ki! Now look what you're thinking. Ready? High block. Then we're going to palm straight with a ki. Go! Ki! Again. High block. Palm straight. Ki! Good. High block. And over your head. Palm straight. Ki! And high block. And palm straight. Yeah. Stay right there, don't move a muscle. This is my favorite part. This is where we get to try to hit you guys at the top of the head. And all you got to do to stop is foul. Come here quick. Okay, look like you're thinking, kill him. The other way. Good. I'm going to try to hit her on top of the head. She's going to high block and good. Just like that. Now, when you do this, please take your time. Don't do it fast. Go. It's hard to get volunteers for all this, okay? So we're going to do 3 of them. We're going to hit you 3 times, then you go to the back of the line. Everybody got it? So do we have an attacker for each line? You need a bat in your right hand, a square hand toward your left. Ready? Good. Pull it up. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. Ready?
You want to do it 3 times? We'll do it 3 times. Yeah, we'll do it 3 times. Ready?
Ready?
I'm just a
All the lines go. All right, cool. You put that back in your road.
I know.
Go ahead, say
I got enough numbers. All right, did everybody go? Awesome. Good job, ladies. Give yourself a hand. Now, whenever we do that workshop, or whenever we do that karate shop, that ki, that's the part the ladies hate. Okay? They're shy. They don't want to stand out. They don't want to be noticed. Okay? Ki shows your confidence, and that's very important in a self-defense situation. To show that you're confident, that you believe in yourself. Now, I was asked, what do I say again? It can be ki, aya, itza, wasa, wasabi. I don't care. It's a shop. Okay? We just don't curse in here, so say anything else. Now, think about this for a second. If you lift something heavy, we end up doing grunting, right? Okay, that's a ki. It's a focus of your energy. Ki means energy breath. Okay, so now, the attack's already begun. Are we standing around like this? No. So now we're going to be ready. So now, we're going to turn sideways again. We want to be slightly bent knees, weights on the balls of the feet, eyes towards me. We're going to make 2 tight fists. Roll your fingers, wrap your thumbs. Good. Roll your fingers and wrap your thumbs. Now, I'm going to show you something, and then I'm not going to let you do it. We're going to punch with these 2 knuckles right here.
Which 2 knuckles?
The sights on the gun barrel.
Thank you. Right here.
If I were to strike, I need to hit exactly with those 2 knuckles. This is why we are not going to punch tonight. Okay? In fact, I don't want you to punch. If you get attacked, you're going to use that palm strike. Because you're not trained on how to do it properly. I was a bouncer and a bartender for many years. I broke up a lot of fights, and almost everybody had broken hands because they don't hit right. Punching properly is a learned skill. It takes years and years of training. That said, if somebody attacks you, you get in a stance and you look like you know what you're doing, they might believe you, okay? Even though you don't know yet, okay? Again, roll the fingers, wrap the thumbs, elbows are tight, chin tucked, look mean. Jeez, man. Craig. Why is she up front, man? She's making me nervous. All right. So this is called a defensive stance. So now stand neutral like I am. Blah, 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 blah. If somebody's been threats in your face, step back and we're going to ki. Ready, go. Ki! Remember, you wanted to think you're a little loud there. Ready? Go. Ki! One more time, real slow. Come on, girl. Ready, go. Ki! Keep those hands up. Don't move. Protect your face. We want to protect these cheeks, not these cheeks. So keep them high, okay? Now I'm going to do a couple more of those palm strikes. I see you eyeing up the back of your head. Okay? Ready? Bring that palm strike straight out and back. Out and back. Nice loud ki. Ready? Go! Yeah. Go! Yeah. Go! Yeah. Go! Yeah. Go! Yeah. Stop! Yeah. Now switch your feet. Oh, we're going to do the left arm now. Yep, it actually works. Ready? Bring it out and back. Bring it out and back. Ready? Go! Yeah. 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 And relax for a second. Good. All right. Astrid, come on down.
Sensei.
So now, we got a defensive stance. We've done a palm strike that's at arm's length. Now, get your stance up. Okay, switch your feet just so they can see easier. So now the attacker's a little bit closer, maybe even hands-on with you, right? Too close to have effective power with that palm strike. So she's going to use a short-range weapon called the elbow strike. The elbow comes across like this, okay? Now when we do the elbow strike, we hit with the blade of the arm right here. We're never going to hit with the tip of the elbow. That hurts, right? That's the funny bone. It's not funny. It comes across right here. Now what's really cool about elbows can come across, they can come up, they can come down, they can invert, they can spin, they can go straight behind you. Very cool close range weapon if you learn how to use it. Somebody gets hit once in a street fight, the first thing that ends up happening is they grab on you. And that's when those short range weapons just start flying, okay? So we're gonna hit with the blade of the arm right here. So we're gonna get in that defensive stance when I say go. Ready, go! Yeah! Oh, that was great. Your other right leg. Ready, go! Yeah! Hands up, we're gonna use that right arm. Ready, as you bring that arm across, please do not punch yourself in the chin. Ready, bring it out, and back, and out, and back. Ready, go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Switch your feet.
Yeah.
Ready? Get across and back. Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! a second. Astrid. So what you're going to do here, guys, you're going to stand a little bit closer. Your partners will help you. She's going to be in her defensive stance. She's going to do 3 with her right. She's going to switch her feet and do 3 with her left. Ready? Go.
Get.
Go.
Get.
Go.
Get.
Switch. Go.
Get.
Go.
Get.
Go.
Get.
Good job. Give her a hand, guys. Guys, grab a row. Try to take a different row this time.
Who's Sensei?
Why? Yeah! All right, guys, ready? Go. 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 Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. 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 You need to see it right now. Go. Good. Go. Come on, Em. Go. Don't kiss it. Let's go. Go.
I know, but I don't say it.
This one right here is scary. Scary. You can put that down there, big guy. All right, everybody having fun so far? It feels good to hit things, right? Listen, don't hesitate to picture some stress in your life when we're training. Okay, martial arts is a big stress reliever. So when you're hitting targets, picture some stress in your life. Just don't say his name out loud. It's awesome. Okay? All right. So now, we did some palm strikes. We did some elbow strikes. What's the most powerful part of our body? The legs, right? So we're going to use our kicks. Okay? Let me show everybody the kick we're going to do today. Step by Astrid. Can you grab extra paper there?
Who's Sensei?
All right. So you're good right there. So everybody watch. I'm only going to show this once because I haven't had a cup of coffee in like 2 hours. So, ready? Hold up. You guys all stretched out, right? Okay. Here we go. Yes! Ready to try that? No, we're not going to do that. Okay. Those kind of kicks are super cool. They're great for movies. They're great for fun. They're completely, utterly useless. Okay? You would never use that in a self-defense. In fact, if some guy gets in front of you and starts jumping around kicking like that, you're fine. You don't have to worry about anything. Okay? In a street fight, thank you. In a street fight situation, send my mouth here, please. Thank you. Okay. She's going to use a very simple kick, like a back leg front kick. It's going to come straight into the body here. If you go into the midsection, knees, thighs, groin, midsection, basically like a baseball strike zone. In fact, the only time you would ever kick to the head is if your opponent was already bent over or you're being attacked by a squad of first graders. And then I can't help you, okay? All right, yes.
By that same you said that like it's not great to kick up here because some grab your legs. So like, what's that versus the?
Well, kicking, you always risk a chance anytime you expose a limb, somebody grabbing it. But the bigger risk is doing nothing. Okay, the leg, again, is the strongest part of your body. Somebody comes charging at you, I come running that balance, she just puts that kick right into my midsection, boom. You know, maybe knocks the wind right out of me, stuns me, surprises me, maybe she catches me in the knee, okay, disables me pretty quickly, right? Okay, thank you. Actually, stay there. When we do this kick on a target, do it in a second. Back up a little bit there, kid. When we do this on a target, we're going to do it in the air first. But when we do it on a target, I'm not interested in how fast you kick. Not interested in how strong you are. I want to see you do the technique right, not break your toes off, okay? Okay, so take it nice and easy. Ready? Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Switch your feet. Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Very good. Give her a hand, guys. Let's try this in the air first. So when I say go, we're going to get in that defensive stance. Ready? Go. Yeah. Hands up. Good. Now please do not kick the person in front of you in the butt. If you have to stagger just a little bit, you can. All right, now twist your hips towards me. Bring your knee up. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And out. Back and down. Twist your hips. Bring your knee up. Back and down. Watch me. Ki. Ready? Go. Ki. Why don't you slide this way just a little bit? So you don't kick it. Ready? Go. Ki. Go. Ki. Now for extra power, we're going to drive our hips into it. Driving our hips gives us power and reach. Okay? Ready? Go. Ki. Go. Ki. Go. Ki. Switch your feet. Ready? Twist your hips. Ki up. Kick out. Back and down. Go. Yeah. Switch your feet for me. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Good. Relax. When we do this kick, we're barefoot right now, so we're focusing on hitting with the ball of the foot or the bottom of the foot. If you're wearing sneakers, same idea. Pull the toes back, hit with the ball of the foot. If you happen to work on a construction site on the weekend, you have your steel tips on, by all means hit with the tip, okay? If you have heels on, take your heels off, hit it with the heels, then kick it with the ball of the foot, okay? All right, let's figure row, guys. Big row.
Oh my God.
Go. Hey, we're going to do 3. Have you switch? Do 3 on the other side. Go. 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 Awesome. What up, Joe? Ready? Go. 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 Ready? Go. 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 Awesome. All right. All right, guys, that feels good, right? Now, how many of you felt off balance after you hit that target? Okay, that just takes practice. One of the things that we talk about and we really preach about is after you hit a target, you retract your kick. Otherwise, you're throwing all your body weight forward. So we rebend our knees at the end of those kicks. Again, it takes practice. And if you come off the target slightly off angle, yeah, you're going to be a little off balance. But it comes with repetition, okay? Now, again, the targets there are knees, thighs, hips, groin, midsection. I will tell you, ladies, we don't spend a lot of time practicing kicking to the groin. The reason why is, one, you ladies are all born with that ability. Okay? And number two, attackers on drugs and alcohol, they don't necessarily feel that strike until the next day. Okay? I'm not saying don't try it. I'm not saying don't go for it. It's not a conspiracy to get ladies to stop hitting the groin, although I wouldn't mind, okay? But if you try it, just don't be shocked if it doesn't stop it. Now, if you disable somebody's knees, it doesn't matter really whether they feel it or not if they can't walk, okay? So now that opponent's a little bit closer again. No, you're good, right? I just like throwing you around. You don't have to ponytail. Okay, so I'm right here now. I'm right on top of Jen. Now her arms are even tied up. She can't even use her arms effectively, and she's too close for a kick. What she could use right here? Knees. Right, the knees can go into the groin. Yep. They can go into the midsection. They can go into the face. Grab the head. Okay, don't mess with my hair, please. So knee strikes are great strikes. Again, kind of like the elbow. We're not going to hit with the tip. You don't want to hit with the tip of your knee. You're going to shatter your kneecap, okay? So we want to hit with this surface area right here. So now, when we do this strike, actually let's do it in the air first. Everybody in your defense stance, let's show it. Step by step. You can move around a lot. Cool. Like Katie there wants to be on camera, she said it. All right. Now reach out in front of you, grab on. Imagine that attack right there. Imagine the stress in your leg right there. Okay? Now we're going to use our knee. We're going to drive our hips into the strike like this. Kia! I want you to smash a pumpkin right on your knee. Ready? Go! Kia! Go! Kia! Go! Kia! Drive your hips in, ladies. Go! Kia! Smash those pumpkins. Great man. Go! Kia! Go! Kia! Switch your feet. Reach out and go! Kia! Go! Kia! Go! Kia! Good. Now when we do the strike,
I love it.
so right here, Jen's going to grab this shoulder on this side and hit with that right leg. So she's grabbing the opposite shoulder. Ready? Go.
Hit it.
Go.
Hit it.
Go.
Hit it.
Switch your feet. I get to the distance switch. Go.
Hit.
Go.
Hit.
Go.
Hit.
Very good. Give her a hand, guys. So when you guys do this here, stand square. There you go. Please, ladies, do not let your legs swing out. Volunteers are hard to come by here. So from here, drive the hips. If you don't use your hips, you're going to get this kick. You know what this is? This is cardio kickboxing from the 90s. Okay? So we want to drive our hips in. Yeah! Hips is where the power comes from. Yeah! Okay? Good acting. Maybe look good. Okay. All right. Let's grab a row, guys. All right. Ready? Maybe stand together. Grab this shoulder over here. Go. 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 Switch. Go. 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 Good job. Hold up down. You stand good. Ready, go. 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 Nice. Good job. Go. 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 You get your stance up. You have the shoulder. Go. Go. Do the other leg. Go. Go. Go.
killed me. They killed me. She was calling me some other name, and then she kicked me.
Oh my god.
She was calling me some other.
You okay, man? I know you were in a car accident, but you dealt with them now. All right. Everybody having fun so far? Yes. Okay, so listen. If you need to get a drink of water, because we're only about halfway through this workshop, you got about 33 1/3 seconds, so be quick. Come right back, okay? Go ahead. Quick drink of water. There's some water bottles out there for you. Jen, come here. Al, come here. Megan, come here. She is the only. One. Okay. So that would be palm straight instead of okay. So switch it. Did all the guy attackers get beat up a little bit already? Good. Nobody didn't get him up yet? Good. Awesome. All right. You're not injured yet, Kevin? Yet is the key word. All right. So, now we did some strikes to help keep distance, right? Or create opportunities to get away. But what about when that attacker already has his hands on us? That becomes a different ballgame. So now, the way we teach self-defense at Leading Edge Martial Arts is we teach it that it's not about being bigger or stronger or even faster. It's about knowing the weaknesses in your opponent and how to exploit them, okay? So Megan, come on up here. So, now the first attack is going to be something simple. It's going to be a wrist grab, okay? Now this grab right here might be a guy who doesn't know the date's over. He's like, come on, a little bit longer, right? Okay, this could be somebody trying to pull you down into an alley. This could be a kid trying to pull you into the toy store, okay? You better be ready, right? Okay, so now, if Megan simply does pulling in the opposite direction, this becomes a tug of war. Bigger, stronger is going to win, right? But now Megan is trained in martial arts for a long time. She understands the weakness of this grip. So let's start neutral and do the whole thing. Okay, go ahead. Very good. So now let's look at what she just did. First thing she does, she's standing neutral. She has no balance, right? Okay? She's vulnerable. First thing she does is step back to give her balance. Now, the weakest part of my grip is the fingers, the back of the hand, or the thumb. Thumb. So if she pulls down against all four fingers, I don't even have to hold on. She pulls straight back, she's fighting my fingers and my thumb. Okay? But if she keeps her elbow close to her body, just snaps her hand to her ear, comes right out. Now from here, I'm shocked, so I can lunge for a little bit. She's going to give me a quick little front kick. Now this time she used the front leg. Did you notice that? The front leg is not going to be as powerful. I'll turn so you can see better. Don't worry.
Thank you.
The front kick is going to be quicker. Okay? Back leg has more reach and more power, but the front leg's a little bit quicker. Okay? And then from here, she's just going to finish me with a palm strike. So again, so these ladies can see down here. Nope, you're good right there. I'll just turn an angle. So stand neutral to start. She steps back. Hand comes up to her ear. Quick little front kick and a palm strike. Very good. You can make it in there, guys. Do it real quick. Grab one. So now, turn sideways just so they can see down there. So again, when you do this, it has to be quick. The element of surprise is a big part of this. We also don't want to step too far away for two reasons. One, it straightens your arm. I want you to imagine, go for 1 second, carrying a heavy box. Do you carry the heavy box like this, or do you carry it close to your core, where you have more power, right? So you hold it close to your body. So when you step back, you want to keep that elbow close to your body. Also, if you step too far away, I don't have go-go gadget legs, right? So I can't reach them. So I'm going to just step here, snap the hand, bang, quick little kick, palm strike right there. Now, little tip. When you do this move, please do not stare at your hand. It happens to at least once a workshop, okay? And we always get it on film too, and then we post it on YouTube. And you don't want to be that person. By the way, you all sound waiting for that, so you're good. Okay, so stand up for me quick, ladies. Wow, they do not know what quick is. Okay, so we're all standing neutral. We're standing straight ahead. Put that left hand out in front of you. Attacker's got it. Step back with your right foot. Or opposite. Good. Snap your hand to your ear. With your front leg, that's your left leg. Quick little front kick. Palm strike. Yeah. Right again, stand neutral. Good. That hand out there. Step back. Snap your hand up. Front kick. Palm strike. Yeah. Again, stand neutral. I didn't see that. Don't worry. Put your hand out.
This one's quicker and it
Step
reaches
back.
faster.
Snap your hand up. Front kick. And palm strike. Yeah. Now, when we do this move, please do not panic. Do not try to go too fast or you're going to do that. We will talk you through the move.
Thank you.
We will talk you through every step of the move. Okay, guys? Let's pick a line. Try to grab a line you haven't grabbed yet. I'm coming for you, Patty.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
You're the right size.
Well, if you're a 6'1". Wow! Wow, there's no break from the rascal. Ready? Step back, hand up, front kick, palm strike. Good. Stand together. Stand neutral. Stand neutral with me. Step back, hand up, and your elbow. Your elbow. Good. Bring it to your ear. Front kick, palm strike. One more time. Come on, join us. Are you enjoying the show? Where are you? You should be here, slackers.
Palm strike. There you go. Ready? All right. Go. Front kick. Palm strike. Yeah.
Hand up. Pass it to your Ready, step back, hand up, kick, ease. One more time, back, hand up, kick, ah, high five. All right, good job, you're still ahead. I've seen you for a second. Wow. So how many of you, when you were doing that, were like, that is so much to think about. Oh my goodness. How am I ever going to remember this? Repetition is the mother of skill. You do something 100 times, you know how to do it. You do something 1,000 times, you do it without thinking about it. You do it 10,000 times, it becomes instinctive, it becomes yours, you own it. We did 3. We got some work to do. Again, I told you, we're not going to be able to teach you everything in one night. We're showing you the possibilities. We're showing you the options. With practice, you are all capable of defending yourselves, even by accidentally kicking somebody in the groin, right? So, but keep this in mind too. If your attacker grabs onto you and you go, he's not going to say you did that wrong. That's not what Sensei taught you. It doesn't matter as long as you react. You have to react, create that opportunity, and get away. This is not the only possibility of what you can do. I like to think when someone grabs onto me, it's as good as me grabbing on that. Turn a little more sideways. Penny can't see there, and she's lounging out. She was teasing me for the same height. So, enough from you. So, I like to think when someone grabs me, it's as good as me grabbing them. If I push, he moves. If I pull, he comes to me, right? So I pull really hard and he walks right into my hand. Okay, that's a possibility. What's some other possibilities? I can step in and just hit him right in the face. I can step in and grab him in the throat. Okay, I can grab his wrist, turn him over like this, kick him in the can. Right? I can grab him like this and make him dance. Tickle, tickle. Okay? I can make him fly. Okay? All kinds of fun things that we can do. They're all possibilities. We showed you one. We showed you one. Practice. Repetition's a mother of skill. Now, different attack. Person's right in front of you. Who would I say was going to grab this one? Jen, come here. Wait, no. Okay. What's the theme song? No, what's your theme? What's that song? Oh, Crazy Beautiful. That's it. That's the song. Okay. So now, I like this part because I get to choke her. So now, I've got her by the throat. Do the whole thing first. She gets a little nervous. Not in front of me, in front of you guys, okay? Remember. Good.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, so now that she got her composure back. Relax, you're good. I'm going to get in trouble for that later, by the way. So, okay, so let's see what she just did. First of all, I grab her by the throat. She's scared, so she puts her hands together, right? Right. Puts her hands together. She shoots her hands straight up between her arms. She's diving into a pool. From there, she opens her arms up and she releases my arms off her neck. From here, she's going to clap me right in the ears. Okay? That hurts. Gently do this to yourself right now. Now imagine this. Ooh, the ears pop, right? Bring it. So again, up, out, clap. Ow. She grabs. She does a knee strike, and then a palm strike.
Yeah.
And then she's running away. Unless I'm on the ground, and then she's doing this. Okay? So from here, one last time, we'll turn her around. Her hands go together. She shoots them straight up in the air, out, claps, grabs, knee, and palm strike. Yeah. Now, instead of actually clapping the ears, Chris, this is for you. Okay? Instead of actually clapping our attacker's ears, we're going to clap over their head. And yes, Penny, I'm short. You can reach over my head. So we're going to clap over the head. Please be very short on those kicks, and let's palm strike out in left field. And we will talk you through the thing so it doesn't look like this. Okay? All right. Now, keep this in mind. Some of you may have trained in ninjutsu or taekwondo, and you may have seen a similar move taught like this, where it's grab onto me, where you grab on, and you were taught to go knock the arms off this way, right? Yeah. Just bring the arms up and swing them out. Knock the arms off. Now, hold on as tight as you can. On my neck. So I can't get his arms up there, and I can't get his arms up there, and you're not going to get it up. Because I'm fighting force with force. But there's no force right here, so just come up in between. Now from here, I'm between, this part's easy. That part's easy, okay? Good, so let's try this. Everybody stand up fast. A little bit faster. You like popped up like popcorn, kid. Okay. Have you attacked your wife yet, Craig? Where is he? Okay, good. No, I'm just checking, I figured she's going to practice on you later tonight, right? Okay, guys, so let's try this together. The attacker's right in front of you. He's got you by the throat. Right? You're scared, right? What do? We pray. Who do we pray to? Hopefully you do, right? Okay. Now open up to him. Oh, see how that works? There you go. You tell the guys in church is plugged in. Okay, now clap. Knee. Palm strike. Kia. Again, together. Up. Out. Clap. Grab. Knee. Palm strike. Kia. One more time so our head doesn't explode. Ready? Together. Up. Out. Clap. Grab. Knee. Palm strike. Kia. Don't hurt my people. You knew I was coming for you, didn't you?
Good. No, go away. Go away. Go in there.
I'm just walking
Ready?
around.
Come this way. Focus on Scotty.
Yeah, I'm trying to be gentle.
Out there, out.
You two sisters?
Yes.
Your sisters are friends.
Yes.
1 or 2 years?
So like 4. Yeah, 4.5.
You know more than I do.
So sometimes.
I gave up.
All right, good job, ladies. Chris, you okay? Let's go back to that line. That's it. I'm going to grab you and we'll go get you. All right, good job, ladies. You're still ahead. All right. Good job. So again, not the only possibility what you can do, right? Person grabs onto your throat, the hand can come right up through the middle, right into a palm strike, right? Right here, I can grab one of his wrists and kick him right in the groin. Okay, I can grab his thumbs. Okay, I can peel the thumbs back. From here, I can hit his off button, which is right here. Okay, the off button. Sexy Park's not here.
I know, I wish he was.
Oh man, he's like so happy tonight. He gets to do it to somebody else over in Bethel. Okay, so right here, the off button is right here, where your breastbone reaches your throat. Okay, right here, right beneath the trachea here. I like to put one finger on top of the other, push back and down. Okay, causing a gag reflex. You can't get the fingers in there, you can use your thumb. It's the same, okay? Now listen, keep this in mind. Somebody's grabbing you by the throat, and you go like this, you get them off you like that. Don't be like, I win. Because that was dead. Okay? All that did was give you space to get your hands up or run. Okay? It got him off your throat, bought you some time to breathe. Now your hands are up to protect you. But don't stand there like, I win. And you off like, he should be asleep right now. No, it doesn't work. Okay? Again, and then obviously, he can always fly too. Okay? I like making these guys fly. No, it doesn't hurt. Because I fake it all. Okay? Alright, so moving on. Next attack. Okay, you're walking to your car. Okay, you're going to your car, you're at the ATM machine, and somebody walks up and grabs you like this. Okay. Now just do the whole move first. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. Oh. Okay. So, we're in. Let's talk about what happened here for a second. Alex, grab on there.
Who's sensei?
Arm choke.
Sensei.
Sideways, good. So now, the first thing that happens here, take her off balance. She's off balance. Anytime your shoulders are behind your hips, you're in trouble. Okay? If your shoulders are behind your hips, bad position. You have no leverage. Your center of gravity gets behind you, you're done. So what she's going to do here, first she's going to grab at the elbow, try to buy some breathing time, okay? Create some space on her neck. She's not going to be able to pull that arm away, but she's grabbing for it. From here, she's going to step behind his leg. Don't turn yet. Don't turn yet. Don't cheat. Okay, she's going to step behind her leg. Now, she is guessing that he is righty. 85% of the American population is righty. 15% is wrong. Okay? So you're taking the odds, okay? So fingers in, she steps behind the leg. Now all she's going to do here is stick her butt out far over here. Go. Don't fall yet. No. They know it was so effective. Be gentle and slow. Okay. Step behind. Stick out the butt. Okay, now, notice what happened here. One, her shoulders are no longer behind her hips, right? She's regained her balance. What happened to his? His shoulders are behind the hips, right? Now, all she does here, she's already bent forward. She takes a baby step forward, and she touches her head to her knee. And gravity does all the work. This is not about power. Now, of course, she can really rip into him and make him fall down hard, but this is showing you that it's all about balance and leverage, okay? One more time here. Grab one. Okay, good. So again, you're going to grab right at the elbow so you can breathe. She tucks that leg right behind his leg up against it. Now, when she sticks her butt out, she's not going to stick it back into his head. She's going to stick it out here in space like this. Go. And I want it to be dramatic. I want you to exaggerate that motion. Exaggerate that motion. Now, she takes a little baby step here for balance. Then she's going to drop him. Good. Now, at the end of the move, what you can't really see is how she bends her knees, and I'll explain that a little more. Thank you very much. Give her a hand, guys. When I do this move here, when I take him down, if I don't bend my knees and I keep my knees straight, I'm going for a ride, okay? So I have no balance. Your knees are going to give you that balance. So when I drop him, if he tries to pull, I bend my knees. So even if he's holding on to me, that's my shock absorber. The harder he pulls, the harder my knees go into his ribs. Bummer. Okay? Okay? Good. You don't have to rip him into the ground. In fact, please don't rip these guys into the ground. Go slow or you're going to end up falling with them. You will, I promise. So, this move we're all going to do only twice. It's tiring getting up. Okay, stand up for me, guys. Okay, now, we're all going to turn our back to you, not because we're rude, but it's less confusing for you to follow. So, face in the mirror, the attacker's got you by the neck. Okay, you're off balance. Grab at the elbow so you can breathe. Take your right foot, tuck it behind their leg. Now from here, you're gonna stick your butt out towards the lobby. Boom. Stick it out there, wiggle it. Let me know what's up. Wiggle it. Good. All right. Now take a baby step on your left leg. Bend over. They fall. Bend those knees. Hold on to that arm. Palm trigger to face. Kia. Kia. Good. Try it again. You're off balance. Step the other leg. Stick out the booty. Wiggle it. Get your baby step. Bend over and palm trigger. Kia. All right, we're going to come around and attack you guys. Be nice.
I wish I was
Stick on the butt. Get over. Ready, Sammy? Out. Get on the legs. Got your butt. Get over. Sit. Yeah. Don't even need your arms to throw me down, okay? Tuck that right against my leg. Go up. Good. Good. Go over. Tell me. Ready? You got a leg? You got your butt? Good. Good. Stay there.
I didn't know she had that much shots.
I don't know what I did to you guys now, sorry.
I need a taller attacker. I can't reach. I got to watch. I'm going to jump.
You got to shut Megan, don't get this on film. Ready, Cheryl?
You guys watch. There you go. Carmen, there you go. Oh, I got don't tickling my attackers.
They're right here. Just grabbing on tighter. The tighter that they grab on, go like on behind the ear. Chris, there's no line going in
Wow. I hear the biggest objection from women when we talk about women's self-defense is they think it's a scary, uncomfortable atmosphere, huh? Scary and uncomfortable for us, but not you. Good job. Give yourself a hand. Yeah, I see a little bit of fog. We'll wind it down. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so how many of you guys fell when we did that move? Not bad. Of course you did. Yeah. And how many of you guys felt like the move felt so easy it seemed fake? Okay, that's okay. Then you probably did it right. Again, these moves are not designed that you have to be hard to be effective. Now, granted, if he grabs me and I want to get nasty and I step and I go, I can throw him as hard as I want. But I'm showing you that you don't need to rely on brute strength, okay? Balance, leverage, technique, okay? Oh, no, that's not big. You got a lot of big ass stuff, dude. Chelsea, can you back up just for 1 second? Good. Now, just to show you that leverage and balance, Jen, come here, please. Where's Josh Mike? We know he's going to use that camera, right? Actually, Scott, grab that camera. Bailey? Bailey's actually very good at it. Okay, come here. Now, real quick, just to show you that the balance or the strength doesn't matter, with technique, we're going to change the move a little bit. He's going to be a little bit more square. Notice the first time it was like a mugging, right? Okay, this one's more like a hugging. This is that guy that's whispering sweet, get out of my ear kind of things in your ear, right? He's up close. Now, Jen, why don't you do the whole move first, and then we'll break it down. Go.
Get.
Good. Not bad, right? That's why she threw him. Okay. he's my minion. Okay, so from here, what did Jen do? She didn't throw him with strength. She used that balance and leverage. So first, she drops into a wide horse stance. Gets her hips lower than his and wider. Then from here, her hips are below his hips. Now, when she extends her legs, boom, he's right on her back. Okay? Now, all she's going to do is dip her shoulder, go ahead, and down goes the garbage, right? Just like that, okay? Okay. Now, something else I want to show you while you're right here. Hey, I'm leaning. I see that? It's shine right now. Okay. So, something else that I almost forgot to mention this, and it's what if the guy does this to you? Oh, she got now, now, what she did here is she reaches between my hand and her head, grabs at her ponytail and pulls in the opposite direction to take the stress off her scalp. Okay? If somebody grabs your hair like that and you just try to pull with your hand, it hurts like crazy, right? I mean, that's what happened to me. Just pull right up. Okay, so go ahead, grab. So she's pulling in the opposite direction. Now, once she can take that pain away, all she's going to do is start kicking straight back like a mule. Okay, easy. And then she's out of it. Okay, now, next move, I want to show you again that this is not the only possibility, okay? He grabs onto me here, okay? From here, you take your shoes, start stomping on the feet, okay? You have hard soles, you have heels on, just start stomping the feet. You have like boots on, take your boot and break it down the shin. You peel the skin right off like a banana peel, right? Start kicking back into the knees, shoot your hip to the side, hit him in the groin, grab the groin, twist the groin. I'm not really grabbing. I'm not really grabbing, okay? So grab, twist, don't let go. From here, boom, come through, throw him to the ground, come back up. Okay. Hit, grab. Now, there's no rules in self-defense. There are no rules in self-defense. You grab a guy by the groin, you can tag him and lead him around all over the place. True story. True story. A little old lady was at home. The guy broke into her house, grabbed her, and she hit him, grabbed him in the groin, and didn't let go. She grabbed and she twisted him, did not let go. She picked up the phone with her free hand and called 911 and did not let go. The police showed up, ma'am, you can let go now. They cuffed him and transported him to the hospital. Okay? Anything goes. You never stop fighting back. Okay? Lots of possibilities. Are we on information overload yet?
Yes.
Good. Got a little bit more to show you. But for this last part, what I need you guys to do is we're going to kind of form a half circle right around this. So we kind of need to make a rainbow or a moon shape, a crescent moon shape. Right around the square. Yep, you can stand up. You don't have to booty scooch the whole way. Come in, you guys. You have to be close. You got to be close. One line. Do I have to do what I do with my kids' class? Hold hands and let's make a line.
Like dance class.
Nobody behind anybody else. Make space. Good. You guys are rocket science over there. Let's bring the whole thing this way. Bring the whole thing this way. You guys are going to be behind us. Come this way. Good. Awesome. You have to be able to see. You guys can penny. I don't want you to be behind me. Okay? Good. Okay, Jen. Have a seat, ladies. Am I boring you? You look tired. Yeah, I work with him. What? I said I work with you. She said she didn't want to dance. I work with you. Okay. All right. Right here, on your stomach. All right, good. So now, we did a lot of stand-up stuff, okay? At Leading Edge Martial Arts, we don't just teach stand-up fighting, we teach ground fighting as well. Because I believed in the importance of being a jack of all trades, not necessarily an ace of one. I want to know a little bit of everything for every possible situation. You can be a great stand-up fighter and slip on ice, stand up on the ground, and not know what to do next. So when we talk about ground fighting, we're actually referring to what we call grappling, okay? And all we really have time to show you in the next 4 minutes is some do's and don'ts of positioning. It positions everything on the ground, okay? Can you see? You can scooch up so you can see. Right here. Okay, good. So right here, the first thing that we want to talk about is obviously, this is women's self-defense. We're worried about a ground attack. We're worried about sexual assault, right? Scooch back, Jen. Keep coming. Keep coming. I like watching her wiggle like whatever. Good. So now, right here. Worst possible position you can ever be in a street fight. Your back to your opponent. We call this dead man's position. From here, you are defenseless. There's nothing you can do. I can smack her. I can pull her hair. I can tickle her. I can choke her. I can hit her head into the ground and render her unconscious. Okay, I can put her in arm bars. I can have my way and take care of it, okay? You were absolutely defenseless. Now, when I was a little kid, my parents knew nothing about self-defense, and I got bullied a lot. They said when the bullies come, lay on the ground, curl up in a ball, and play dead, right? You watch too much Nature Channel, okay? They had no idea. This is the worst possible thing you can do. You can't fight back, okay? Second, flip over. This position right here, much, much better than she was in, and still terrible, okay? I'm bigger, I'm heavier, okay? I'm on top of her. If I want to choke her, I can lean into her and choke her. If I want to hit her, I can hit her. If she wants to hit me, I can sit up out of it. If she wants to choke me, I can sit up out of it. The benefits, why is this better than she was at before, is at least her hands are in front of her so she can try to block, she can try to grab, she can try to claw at me, she can do those kind of, you hit my belly? Right? Okay. So she can at least try to defend herself, but it's not a great position. That in mind though, if you are under attack and you can claw at somebody and you can scratch them, that's beneficial to you. Anybody know why? DNA. You collect DNA. Get the skin under your fingernails so that maybe they can catch them so no one else can attack, okay? So get DNA. Get DNA in your fingernails, okay? It's very important. Okay, but again, not a great position. Next position. Right here. This is called the guard. This is your best position if you're underneath them. Now right now you're going, they're married, right? How's that work? Okay, now, clearly I'm referring to you have pants on at this point. If you're wearing a dress, a skirt, bikini is different. But in order for him to sexually assault you, he has to get these off. Your legs are the most powerful part of your body. You're hugging him with your legs. If I try to mess with her pants, she's going to pull in real hard with her legs, take me off balance, hit me in the face. I get mad, I reach for her, she extends me away with her hips. Okay? So now I start messing with her pants again, she pulls me in and hits me again, bang. She keeps doing this over and over again, okay, until she can push away, release, release. Okay, she gets her feet up, maybe one in the face, One in the chest, and she kicks away. Go ahead. From here, she's up and out of the fight. Okay? Give her a hand, guys. Okay. Now, obviously, if you end up on the ground, your best bet is to be on top. Okay? But if you're underneath him, you want to use the power of the most powerful part of your body, your legs. Okay? To be able to off balance and create that opening and push them away. Now, if they're standing over top of us, we're going to use our legs differently. So let's see. Hey, what's up? Come here. My older kid. Okay, right here. So now, I want everybody to, everybody, you're going to do what I'm doing right here. I want you to sit in your beach pose. Okay? Everybody take your beach pose. Okay, I want you to sit on your right hip, your right foot tucked, your right hand down, your left foot in front, your left hand here. This is your beach pose, okay? Now, Lucas, come out front. So the attacker knocked me down, but he's not down on the ground with me yet, okay? He's trying to get in close to me. From here, I can use my legs and kick him away. As he starts to circle around me the opposite way, I just circle my hip. I keep kicking and keep kicking. If he comes in real close, from here, I can trip him possibly. Okay, go back. Now, the idea behind this position here is I give him enough kicks and maybe I catch him in the knees. Now listen, he has to be in range for me to kick him. This is not a slide on your booty technique, okay? He comes in close over top of me, I give him a quick kick. Maybe it stuns him, he backs up, gives me some space. Now is your chance to get up. Getting up is very important to know how to do it right. So for 1 second here, I'm gonna pick on you today. Okay, Chelsea, stand up for me. Perfect, you did it exactly the way we practiced. Sit back down. She did it exactly the way every one of you is going to stand up for me again. Perfect. Now, I'm going to show you in slow motion. Sit down. I just like making her get up and sit down. Okay, when she stands up the way most of us stand up. She lumbers her body forward. She propels her head forward first, which leaves her vulnerable for striking, grabbing, kneeing, kicking. Then she stands up right into me, right here, where she's right vulnerable. Now, the next thing she's going to do is sit back down and take your beach pose, Chelsea. Now, from here, see how well you can follow instructions. I want you to lift your body weight up off your butt cheek. Kick your right leg back a little bit and swing it behind your hand. Oh, now get up. Ooh, very good. You're ahead. Awesome. So she stood up into a defensive posture. So, and what's really neat, we call this standing a base. If you learn how to do this properly, it's easier to get off the floor this way than it is to stand up the way we normally stand up. When I'm on the ground playing with my kids, this is how I get off the ground. So from here, okay, you got your left foot in front, right leg underneath, right hand on the floor, left hand here. From here, lift your body weight up. Now try not to kick the person behind you. We have to swing this leg back and behind our hand, and we'll right up into defensive stance. Good. But you didn't listen to right and left, Katie. They must do it different in Europe. Okay, sit back down. Try it again. Now, if you try to swing your leg straight back, you're going to hit the ground. That's why you kind of have to kick it behind us. So lift, swing, stand. Kia, kicker, I told you. One more try. Okay, lift, swing, and stand. Awesome. You got it, Penny. Keep going, kiddo. You don't have far to stand up. You're good. All right. Give yourself a hand of applause. Now, we went over a whole lot of stuff, so let's do a really, really quick review. So can we get back in our lines real quick? Step by. Come on down this way with the camera so you can review. You can stand next to me and you can pan and all that good stuff. Are you guys paying attention at home? You should be here. You should be here. By the way, you all signed a waiver. That's why you're on Facebook Live right now. Everybody say hi. Hi. Especially her. Say hi. Okay. So we went over a lot of stuff. First thing I told you was avoid the situation before it happens, right? Be smart. Avoid being alone. If you happen to be alone, you didn't listen to me. If you are alone, travel well-lit areas. No shortcuts through the alleyways and so forth. Okay? Park in well-lit areas. Avoid all those oscills that people can hide behind. Carry everyday weapons with you. Everyday items that can be used as a weapon, and think about it. Think about it defensively. Think about what would I do if somebody jumped out here. Think about those types of things. Something I forgot to mention before. Your phones. I made a joke about how they're always in your hands, right? They're always in your hands. You're looking at them, you're texting and driving when you shouldn't be. Okay, you're looking at your phones constantly, you're walking. Please, when you are staring at your phone, you're not aware of what's happening around you. You're not aware of the guy walking right up on you. You're not aware of the person following you. You're not aware of traffic that you're about to walk into. I'm going to tell you a very funny story. And Lucas will love this, okay? So my son Lucas here, he used to be this tall, even though he's 4 inches taller than me now. So he was about Chris's height before. No, just kidding. So me and Lucas, we went to an Eagles game at Giants Stadium. My good friend was playing, and he made the last play he made as a Philadelphia Eagle. He made a game-saving interception. It was amazing. Okay, so as we were leaving the game, I was making the all-important Facebook post about this amazing event, right? So I'm following Lucas, who was about this tall. Look, he's cracking up. This is great. So I'm following Lucas, who was about this tall at the time, and I'm watching his feet as he's leading me back to our car. And I'm making a post, and Lucas walks right underneath the sign. A big steel sign that he could walk right underneath, that I walked right into head first and knocked myself out cold. I was able to come through just in time to see Lucas standing over me trying to take a picture. Okay? True story, Lucas? True story? I had a unicorn lump about this big right on my forehead. So the point of that story is put your phones away and be aware of your surroundings, okay? It can happen to any of us. All right, so now, we do all those things. We've got our pepper spray, our keys, we know all that good stuff. We try to avoid a bad situation, but now somebody confronts us. Make a conscious decision whether or not what somebody wants from you is worth fighting for. Lehigh Valley Mall a few years back, 2 guys approached a woman walking to her car. Okay, they wanted her car. She fought back, they shot her and killed her. She was a mother of 2. Okay, if she would have handed over her car, she'd probably be alive today. Okay, instead she fought back and somebody else is raising her kids. 2 years ago, LA. A husband and wife, both lawyers, fresh off the bar. Walking in a car, husband's a gentleman. Opens the passenger side of her Volvo, lets his wife in. Walks around the other side to get in the car, guy sticks a gun to his head. Says, give me your keys. He's thinking, my wife's in the car, I've got to fight back. They shoot him, kill him. Drive down the street, let the wife out, take the car and scrap it for parts. They were stealing Volvos, that's all they were doing. He would have handed over the keys, he's alive today. Be smart about what you are fighting back for. Now, you make a decision to fight back, nothing stops you until you survive, okay? So standing straight ahead, let's protect our vulnerable areas. Turn sideways. Show me that thinking stance, ladies. High block, palm strike. Yeah. High block, palm strike. Yeah. Show me that defensive stance. Ready? Palm strike. Yeah. Palm strike. Yeah. Switch. Palm strike. Yeah. Palm strike. Yeah. Switch. Show me that crossing elbow strike. Ready? Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Switch. Ready? Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Switch. Show me that back leg front kick. Ready? Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Switch. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Switch. Guys really close to you. Grab onto them. Knee strikes. Ready? Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Switch. And go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Switch. Good. Standing straight ahead. Person grabs onto your wrist. Step back. Snap your hand up. Front kick. Palm strike. Yeah. Try it again. Standing straight ahead. Somebody grabs you. Step back. Snap your hand up. Front kick. Palm strike. Yeah. Okay. Somebody grabs you by the throat. Put your hands together. Up. Out. Clap. Grab. Knee. Palm strike. Yeah. Again. Up. Out. Clap. Grab. Knee. Palm strike. Yeah. Somebody grabs you by the throat from behind. You're off balance. Grab. Step out a leg. Stick at your butt. Wiggle it. Bend over. Palm strike. Yeah. Holy cow, that's a lot to think about, isn't it, guys? Oof. Have a seat for 1 second. That's a lot. I don't expect you to remember it all. In fact, you're going to walk out to your car tonight, and you're going to forget 90% of what I just showed you. But if you remember 10%, you're better off than you were when you walked in here. Okay? Remember, all this is completely useless if you don't apply it. Especially the common sense things like avoiding the bad situation. Now, things I want you to think about. A lot of people say, I don't need self-defense. it's never going to happen to me. You took the first step. You're here tonight, while a lot of people are sitting at home on their couches. So congratulations to you. The biggest misconception is that we don't need self-defense. Everybody should know self-defense. It's like putting your seatbelt on in a car. You don't put your seatbelt on in the car going, I want to go try this out. You put it on hoping to God you're never going to use it. Right, Chris? Okay. But, God forbid, you get in an accident, that seatbelt's there to protect you. God forbid you get attacked, this self-defense is there for you and your loved ones, okay? Other things to think about. Is everybody aware of the knockout game?
Yes.
Anybody not know what the knockout game is? It's a game that a lot of gangsters, it started as a gang game, okay, where little punks, basically, they as initiations, they'll walk up to unsuspecting people as they're not thinking about astros in here, face that way, okay, and they just come up and their whole thing is to see if they can, boom, knock you out in one shot while their friends film it. Okay, as a gang initiation, and people have been killed with this. And if you Google it or look it up on YouTube, you see this happening in news reports where people are getting hit unsuspectingly, they hit their head on the ground and they die. Okay, so how do you avoid that? Number one, put your phones away. Be aware of your surroundings. Somebody's walking towards you, you look them right in the eyes. Confidence, show confidence. Let them know, here I am. Teddy Roosevelt said, walk quietly and carry a big stick. I don't believe in that. I say walk loudly and carry a big stick. Walk loudly, let everybody know you're there, and let them know that you know they're there. Look them in the eyes, say, here I am. If you come to me, it's on, okay? Look them in the eyes because they don't want to mess with you if you can identify them. Look them in the eyes and look confident. Head up, chin up, chest out, walk with purpose. Attackers, they look for those meat people that are shy and that do this, shy away. Okay, so be prepared. Okay, guys? We're going to roll a lot of stuff. Does anybody have any questions? I don't expect you to remember all, but one thing I do want you to remember is this. We had a lot of fun with this tonight, but what we showed you is real and dangerous, and it can be used to hurt somebody. If you go home and you practice this with your boyfriend or your husband, hopefully not at the same time, that gets awkward, okay? And you try this on them, and you're not careful, you're going to hurt them, okay? If you palm strike your boyfriend in the nose, it's going to break, okay? If you throw him down with that rear choke move and he hits his head on the end table, he's going to get hurt bad. True story, a few years back, a karate instructor in Texas held a self-defense seminar much like this, and he taught a move. Alex, grab me here.
Who's sensei?
Where you go like this, just grab me here, okay? And you turn and you go like this and hit people in the throat. Well, a guy was beating on his wife. She turned and hit her husband in the throat like that and killed him, and then sued the karate instructor because he didn't warn her it was deadly. You've been warned. You can't sue me. And it's on Facebook Live soon, okay? So you've been warned, okay? Great job tonight, guys. I need a promise from you that you're only going to use what I taught you for self-defense, right? Okay, I hope you guys all take the next step. Don't let this be the only time you study martial arts or study self-defense. You can come to these free workshops as often as I have them, but I encourage you to get involved in a martial art program that focuses on self-defense, not cage fighting. If you want to come to Leading Edge, great. This isn't a sales pitch. There's other good martial arts schools out there. Not as good as us, but there's other ones, okay? All right, that said, we had everybody fill out a raffle when they came in. Awesome. Chris, why don't you come up? You can hold that. And who beats you up in that line the most? Okay, we're gonna give out. Sure. We're gonna give away two things today, guys. First thing we're gonna do is give you a pepper spray. Okay, the first winner gets a pepper spray. Okay. Second winner gets a month of training for free. Okay. Now you can use that month of training towards our martial art classes or our cage fitness classes. Okay. Cheryl, do you want to pick the first winner? Okay, you can't look. Nope, no looking. Only one. Not that one. Delilah Scott. All right, come here, Delilah. All right, you got your traditional pepper spray. Oh, she wants the gel. Look at her. There you go.
I'm going to spray myself.
Very good. Right, you got to stay here and you get to pick the next winner.
Oh.
Hold it high though, no cheating. Okay. She's looking. Okay, who is it?
She picked her mom.
Michelle Kotcher. Yeah, there we go. great. Where's that distributed, guys?
Right there on the ground behind you, behind your nail. Or maybe it's by accident.
Well, Betsy, can you come grab it? I don't know where you put it. Oh, you're hiding it on me. There you go. Awesome. Congratulations. Give her a hand, guys. All right. So listen, I'd like to give a big thanks to all my helpers. We can't do this workshop without them. To my wife who kicked my butt here, so hopefully she won't kick my butt at home. Okay? I have one favor. We don't charge for these workshops. You can come to as many as you want, as often as you want. We do ask for one favor. If you liked it, let others know you liked it. Like us on Facebook. If you want to see something really cool, there's that little thing that looks like an old style clock out there. If you click like on Facebook, you see the numbers roll right away. It's pretty cool. Give us a like on Facebook. Give us a review on Facebook, a review on Twitter, Google review. Shout us out. Do something like that. Hashtag Lima, hashtag Sensei Rob's. Hair looked great tonight. Whatever you want to say, we appreciate it. If you have any questions that you want to ask me after, feel free. We have some flyers for you guys, and that's it. Guys, one more thing. Trick or treat, Friday night. Put your phones away when you're driving. You got to put your phones away anyway, but there's lots of little kids out there. Like right there, little goblins that are going to be all over the street. Please be careful. All right, guys, thank you very much. You guys are great. Yeah. Come this way so everybody can get a flight. Hey, don't forget your outlines, everybody. All right, guys. Everybody say bye to Facebook Live. Yay! How do I turn this thing around one more time? All right, guys, you missed a great workshop, but we had a lot of fun. These women were kicking and screaming and yelling, and they hurt Chris a lot, and it was quite funny. All right, thank you, guys. Catch you soon.